All right, welcome to the Big Jack StoryTime show. This is your man, Big Jack StoryTime. And this is where we come together. One, to prove that we are stronger together, that if each one would reach one, we can all grow and glow. But this is also an opportunity for me to get away from the, what we say, the just like it's sorry. We get away from the Iron Sharpening Iron show. Not that I don't love my Iron Sharpening Iron show, but this is a time I can just be me. I don't have to be the host of the Iron Sharpening Iron show. But today I'm gonna host some guests. I got some guests that's gonna come out with me today. We're talking about hip hop. The future of hip hop is the way I looked at it. Where we at with that, with the game, how as it is, what the industry is like, and we got some future famers out there in this game, and I want to bring them up on the stage. I want to talk to them. I want to learn more about the game, and then at the same time, I want to hear about this tour they got going on, because they got this tour going on. So I need to learn. I want to learn. I want you out there to learn. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button, and make sure if you're not a follower that you follow us on YouTube, follow us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok, and on Twitch, because that's what we are. And this is the Big Jack Storytime show, but at the same time, we are part of the Iron Sharpening Iron universe. So I want to make sure that I don't miss anything. I want to make sure that you don't miss anything. So I'm going to give them all the time that they need. So I'm going to bring them up on the stage so we can get started. I think we're missing one. Hopefully he can get back on, because as soon as I hit the live button, he fell off. But that's okay. We won't get them all up here. But let's get them up on the stage. All right, what's up? What's up? We got my man Smoochie be tripping and religion over here. And I see Adaptive Gemini is coming back in the house. So religion, if you can turn your screen for me, need you to put that landscape if you can. Can you hear me? I don't know if he can hear me, but it's okay. We'll get him. We'll get him straight. So what's up, Smoochie? How you doing, sir? Can y'all hear me? Smoochie, can you hear me? So you can't hear me? Can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
I can hear you. It's funny. I can hear you, but you can't hear me. All right, so we got a little technical difficulties going on right now because they can't hear me. I don't know what it is. Shoot, that's not good. And that's two of them that can't hear me. That's never had that. Let me pull them off and pull them back up. See what happens. Can you hear me?
I still don't hear anything.
So I might have to ask you to go out and come back in if you can. Try to go out and come back in.
Can you hear us?
I can hear y'all. Yeah. Yeah, I can hear y'all loud and clear. You can't hear me? So that's messed up. So we're going to work this out. So again, welcome to the Big Jack Storytime show. We're working out this technical difficulty. That's the big thing for all of you out there when you go live. When you go live, you that's exactly what you are. You are live. So things happen, and we don't know what happened on that. Can you hear me now?
Okay, there we go. Yes, sir.
I don't know what happened. So that's crazy.
Oh,
though.
I can hear.
So yeah, so hopefully that religion can go out and come back in. But Smoochie be tripping. How you doing, sir? What's going on? That's and I was just explaining to the people that's what happens when you go live. You just whatever happens, you gotta. Did you go out again?
The sound cut out again.
Oh shoot, man, that's not good at all. Man. So I don't know what to do because you came out, you came back in, and it worked. So I don't know. All right, can you hear us now?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, okay. Can you turn your phone to the landscape instead of vertical? Yeah. If you don't mind. All right, there we go. All right, so he's Smoochie's having an issue with his. Can you hear me now? Religion, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, welcome to the Big Jack Storytime show. We were just talking about when you're live, you don't know what's going to happen. So hopefully, here come Pharaoh Keys going in the house. What's up, man? What's going on? How you doing?
Not much. What's going on? How y'all doing?
Doing well. Doing well. Man, you got to turn yours. All right. So we're having some technical difficulties because they're not hearing me. They can't hear me. So let's see.
Okay.
Smoochie, can you hear now?
Okay, I can hear.
All right, all right, that's weird how it all works, but it's anyway. So again, thank you, thank you, thank you. So I want to thank one. I got Pharaoh Keys up here, and y'all know who Pharaoh Keys are. For anybody that's watching out there, he is the host of the We Be Jamming live show that comes on the last Saturday of every month, 9 p.m. Eastern time. But he's also a member of the Heavy Hitters. So I want to thank Pharaoh Keys for taking time out to come out here and hang out with me today on the Big Jack Storytime show. But we also got Smoochie be tripping. It's hard to say that word, Smoochie be tripping. Look, I knew this guy when he was born. So it ain't even like, yeah, when he was born. I mean, I knew him. I knew him all his life, if you want to look at it that way. But with that being said, it's hard to say that. But I'm gonna respect his name. I'm gonna respect his game because nothing I've heard for 100%. Smoochie definitely said that he was going to be where he is right now. He already called it out. I mean, he said this thing when he was younger that he was going to do some stuff, and I'm like, wow, that's what's up. So I'm super happy to see you, and thank you for being on the stage. And I'm hoping now he popped off again, so it's all good. So religion, can you hear me?
I hear you.
All right. So religion, where are you located, man? Where you at?
Right now, I'm in Montgomery, West Virginia.
Okay, all right. Been there. West Virginia Tech. I was a student there for a couple of years back in the day. So we're having some little bit of technical difficulties. So now religion. I'm gonna get him back on the stage. You got jumping in and out. It's like I don't even know what you want to call this. Tic tac
I
toe.
know for some reason it's like when somebody either comes in or leaves, the audio cuts. So I was like, that's
Uh,
weird.
all right, that's from everybody showing up late. Uh, all right, so we got adaptive Gemini up on here. So we got everybody up here adaptive. I don't even want to tell you move your phone because things just happen when you move stuff. So,
Right,
so what
everybody
we
sit
got?
still.
What we got here? Don't move. Nah, don't move. Nah, for real, for real. Check it out. We got Smoochie Be Tripping. It's his stage name. We got Smoochie and Friends. We got some of the guests, and these are the future of the hip hop industry. That's how I'm looking at you. The future of the hip hop industry, and they put on a show where they're on tour right now. Matter of fact, I believe they're on their second stop of this tour, and the tour is was it Still Tripping? Is that
Yep,
what it's called?
still
The Still
tripping tour.
Tripping tour? Yeah. So they're on the Still Tripping tour. I was like, okay, so I like that. So Smoochie be tripping, and they're on the Still Tripping tour, and it's going to be in. They're in West Virginia, or will be in West Virginia, starting tomorrow for a meet and greet, and then Friday they'll be performing. So, Smoochie, how did this all start? How did you get to the point where you said, "Hey, I'm gonna start up a group or whatever"? How did that start?
Yeah, so honestly, just watching, I guess all of the music scene that was kind of like popping up here and there. I just got to a point to where I felt like a lot of people's music wasn't being heard, and with that being said, it was kind of like how could I, create my own platform to where I can, find a great group of artists and, pretty much start our own tour. And it's really nothing to, start your own tour, but, the lineup has to make sense, the business aspect has to make sense, and all of that. So I just kind of sat down, like, with myself and talked to a few different people. And I'm like, there has to be a way where this could be beneficial, for everybody, including myself and stuff like that. So whenever I thought about it, of course, Smoochie's World, I was filming the show and stuff like that. And I've been, professional background dancing with different people. So I'm one of those people where I like to sit and observe and learn. And I like, just talking to and networking with the right people. I was able to, kind of say, okay, this is what I need to do starting out, not to, throw myself right into it, go in debt, starting a tour, anything like that. So that's what made me really, that was the start of it. And so the way I came up with the name, which is crazy, was I was I want to say that we were filming something, as a matter of fact, on Smoochie's World, and somebody had literally shouted out. It was like, "Smoochie be tripping, he's still tripping," and so it stuck. And then I was like, "Okay, still tripping." And I was like, "They seen me trip before, so I'm always going to trip." So still tripping kind of like came into play, and it was great. It was like clever wordplay, and I was like, okay, let me reach out to certain artists and see, like if they want to come on the tour, tell them like what this is going to consist of. And so it's one thing, to go stay local and perform at different places. But then that's when I was like, if you do it the correct way, you can go state to state to promote your music. But your artists have to be, like I said, versatile. They have to be mainstream. They can't stay in like that box. Like, for example, if you are a DMV artist, you want to make music for, not only the DMV, but you want to kind of be like a worldwide artist. So once I kind of found the right group of artists. People have came, people have gone, a lot of them have stayed. I just felt like it was the great time to do it. Like I said, it's the summertime. The music scene is hot in a lot of different places, and a lot of people are starting to appreciate live music now. So that's why I just, thus was born the Still Tripping tour.
All right, no problem. No, I'm down with that. So now, to be like you said, you reached out to some of the artists. So is it like a tryout, or they got to come in and perform, or is it like a fraternity where you got to get blood in, blood out? How you get them in?
As much as I need to hold auditions, no, I pretty much, like I said, I really observe a lot of things, and I like to, hear the music. I'm really big on lyrics, their sound. If they're passionate about, like pursuing music and doing music, that's really what I check for at first. I, contact them, see like, how do you feel about performing live? And a lot of people sometimes they just like to do music, they don't like to perform. So I just contact those people. We talk, we meet up, and I guess I would say like their trial period with me is whenever I bring them on my show and I see like what they do. That's kind of how that goes. But like I said, once I realized, like who is capable of performing live and being, like I don't want to say it like this, but like media trained, if that makes sense, like who can, public speak and things like that. It kind of all fell into place amongst of that. So although I should be having auditions to see who should join the tour, that might be a next year thing for sure. But as of right now, yeah, I kind of knew who my starting people was in my lineup. So yeah.
No, I got you. I got you. So I'm gonna go to Adaptive Gemini down there. How you doing, sir? If he can hear me, can you hear me? He can't hear me.
I
All
know
right, so
he can fix his
I gotta
volume.
move over to religion because he can you hear me, religion?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, all right, all right. So the question is gonna be for you. How did you get started? How did you know this is the game I wanted to be in? What
I
happened?
can't hear shit. Every time somebody leaves, bro.
I told you I stopped leaving.
But pretty much what happened was with the hold on, can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear
Yeah.
you.
Okay, cool. So pretty much what made me want to do music is when I was younger, my brother used to do music. So him making music made me want to do music. I always wanted to sing at first, but uh he used to rap. So I wanted to rap because obviously I wanted to be like my big brother. So then after a while of just doing it and trying to find love for it on my own, I found my own little sound, my own little style.
Okay, all right. So now you said your brother raps, so and you're more I guess a hip hop. Help me with this. Is that a rap style or is that a singing style? How does that work?
Right back then, I used to rap, but now it's like the like more melodic, like half singing, half rapping. I guess you could say.
Okay, all right, I'm good. So, Gemini, can you hear us now?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yeah, Gemini. Somebody go out. Nobody go out. Gemini can't hear when y'all go out. But look, check it out. So, Gemini, I'm gonna ask you a question. Now, I know that I've heard some groups and they use cover songs, as I learned from Pharaoh Keys, cover songs. So now, do y'all get to use cover songs, or in your industry, you got to come up with your own stuff?
Um, I want to say yes and no, but I want to say it's better to come up with your own stuff for a cover song because it's original, it's authentic. Nobody has ever, touched that song before. So, in my opinion, I feel as it's better to come up with your own cover song.
No, I got you. I got you. And so, do we play any instruments, or is it just get up with the mic in your hand, So, and that's anybody can answer that question, and not you, Pharaoh.
Um. Oh well, I used to play the drums when I was in school. I will say that, but no, I'm really not an instrument. It's really listen to the beat, pick up the pen, start writing, type of
Oh
deal.
wow.
Yeah, yes.
So is that everybody? You just listen to a beat, pick up a pen, start writing. Huh? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. But that's what's up. Then.
When I
But,
need a band, I call Pharaoh Keys. So
oh yeah.
that's how they go.
Well, it's always good to have a band out there. Pharaoh, can you hear us
Yeah.
up there? I don't even know if he can hear us. Don't mess with nothing. Don't touch nothing. But but no, that's what's up. That's what's up. So I had some questions. So now, what do you believe is the I guess because I call y'all the future of the industry. What do you believe is it too competitive now, or not enough cooperation? How's that going on for the industry? And you can go ahead, Smooch. I say it's on your mind. What you got?
Yeah. I wouldn't necessarily say competitive to a certain degree, yes, and only because I feel like a lot of the artists, like within our generation, they like to gatekeep, if that makes sense. Like, once they find their niche or their pathway, they keep it to themselves. They don't really, put other people on and stuff like that. So it's kind of like you have to find your own avenue, whether in in terms of making it, performing, or whatever the platform is. I don't necessarily feel as though it is competitive because everybody's music kind of offers something different. But as far as either buying the rights to samples of songs or buying the beats and stuff like that, it's pretty freelance. Either you want to make it or you don't. But other than that, that's how I see it.
Okay, no, that's what's up. That's what's up. So the Gemini religion, y'all feel the same on that? Or?
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
there's not really much I'm trying to remember what you asked. I'm sorry, but I feel like there's not really that same hunger nowadays as there was back in the day. Like people don't really believe in like friendly competition or none of that, or just competition in general. Everybody's sticking to doing what they're doing and not really worried about nothing else. There's not that hunger anymore.
Mm. So
You know,
now, okay, I got you, Gemini. What you think on that? What you saying?
Same route. I feel as though that a lot of people are, well, and then during this time, a lot of people are making music. They're just not making a song.
Mm.
And that's what we missing. Like back in the day, people used to make songs. You used to feel the words. It used to hit you. Now it's just yada 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 yada, which is it's cool. But I want that. I want the song to have a meaning. Put you in a moment where you just daydreaming or something.
No, and look, it's funny that you said that, and I appreciate that because there's a question that came up, and I'm gonna show it on there, and you watch exactly what's the question. It says, "Has hip hop become more about going viral than making timeless music?"
That
yes,
is a really
yes,
good
Yes,
question.
yes,
yes.
yes,
Oh my
yes,
goodness.
yes.
Yes.
That was a good question.
Yeah. So
yes.
your comment
There's
was right
actually
on
two
point.
sides to that, actually.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, give me some signs. I need some signs. What's up?
So okay, I feel like with the going viral, because obviously we're in an age where social media is pretty much taking over everything. So if it ain't on like TikTok, Instagram, or nothing, like you're not gonna know about something specific unless it's on that type of stuff.
Oh no, and
Yeah.
that's legit. So social media has it helped the game? Do you think
Yeah,
social?
because back in the day, even though I wasn't around, I know back in the day it was way harder. You would have to like go to record places or like radio stations just to get your song played. Now it's just as easy as the point where you upload it and then put a little part on like TikTok, and then after that you're good. There are some people who don't even really got that it factor. They're good for social media.
Right. All
Mm-hmm.
right. Wow.
But then when they perform it, you don't even know the rest of the song. They know that little 15 seconds of the song. Like,
Because
I
it's
got
trending
you.
on TikTok.
Hey, you just make a short. All I need is a short and get me started, right? And I'm gonna be all right.
exactly.
Yup.
So now, wait a minute. Now, I know Pharaoh Keys. I know Smoochie be tripping. Y'all had high school years of the choir, show choir, and things like that. Gemini religion. Did y'all start in a choir? Did you sing in the church? How did that work? Yeah,
I
Well,
was in show choir in high school.
show choir. All right, religion, no problem. What's up?
I'm gonna be honest. At first, I was a dancer at first. You know, and see, I was a dancer always at heart. I started doing music when I was hanging around my high school friends because they always used to, you know, get together, rap on instrumental beats and stuff like that. And then, you know, they asked me to hop along. I try. First, I was a little iffy about it, but then when we started, they told me just write. And when I started writing, that's when I got into it and just making music. So I want to say my friends actually got me into making music.
Okay.
The way I'm in it, yeah.
No, that's
So
what's up. That's
it's been a
what's up.
ride.
All right, now wait a minute. So these same friends that got you started, are they still there supporting?
Oh yeah, they still here. They still supporting.
All right.
Most definitely is. Yes, they still
No,
riding with me.
a lot of people have no problem pushing you, but they ain't going with you. Yeah, you good. Going out there,
Nah,
man.
yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
So I don't know if we're gonna hear any more Pharaoh that fell off again, so we can see. Man. So here's a question for y'all. This will pop it up there. What do you want people to say about your music 20 years from now? So it's hard. I know it's hard for especially younger generation to think 20 years from now. But I grew up in the 70s. I was born in 1970. There's songs that they were calling oldie but goodies in the 70s that's still called oldie but goodies today. So what do you got going on in 20 years? What you think?
Mm, I feel as though my song is going to always be stuck on you. It's going to be stuck in your head. Especially, you know, I have a song called Body for Body. That's going to be stuck in your head for a minute. It's going to be one of your songs you go out and use with your friends. That played is going to be stuck in your head.
Gotcha. All right.
So I think my song going to be timeless.
Timeless. Wow, I like that.
I
What you
agree.
got?
I agree with what he's saying. Like I'm kind of around the
What's my
same type of vibe. I want people to just as soon as they hear it, just hear a little bit of like a religion song. I want people to just remember where they were when they first heard it. Like I just want to bring back nostalgia. That's all I want to bring back.
No, that's what's up. And again, for those
Oh,
who
here
are
we
watching,
go.
we're having some technical difficulties. Every time someone fall out, we lose the volume. So hopefully we don't lose it. So did I lose? I'm losing people right and left. Smoochie, you still with me? Can you hear me? Gemini, can you hear me?
There we go. Yes, now I can hear you.
Okay. Pharaoh, you're back. You jumped out and then we lost everybody. So
My bad. My bad.
for those who are watching, that's the whole thing about right. For those who are watching, that's the whole thing when you go live. You just got to deal with the live. You got to deal with what happens when you're live. People pop in, pop out, and trying to, you know. So religion can't hear me anymore, right?
I hear you.
You hear me? Okay. All right. Smoochie, you back? What's up? Can you hear me?
No,
Yes,
I
sir.
can't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can hear everybody else but you. So I like tried to pop out, pop back in, and then
But every time you pop out,
Yeah.
that's it. Yeah.
it takes
I
us
can
all.
go at the same time or something.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Except for okay, so
Nope.
Pharaoh, don't
I
move.
can hear. All right, I
Religion
won't.
can hear me. Okay, I don't know what to do. I can't tell y'all what to do about this. So yeah,
Somebody just gonna have to translate to
Right.
religion.
At this point.
So that's
I
what's
only
up.
hear you.
Huh? Can you hear me? Can anybody hear me?
I can hear you.
I can.
Okay.
Religion, can you hear us?
I hear you.
All right.
Oh, see,
So
that's not good.
that is so weird.
Damn.
That is so weird. So I don't know what the problem is. We've never had this before, so this is a new thing for us here. But
Yeah, it is.
but anyway, we'll work through it. Somebody,
Can
I asked a question for religion. I'm gonna have to ask the question to him. So we're
anybody
gonna
hear
work
me?
this thing out. We're gonna work this thing
Okay.
out.
I can hear you.
All right. So no
Oh
problem.
man, I'm about to hold on.
No, if he we got somebody. Now ain't nobody gonna hear me now. It's all good. Let's see what's in the comments while we're waiting for him to come back. So let's see. He said, boom, I don't even know who this is, but there it is. Gabriel Powell says, I want people to see the versatility of my song and the message and meaning my songs, especially those that will last forever. So yeah, I got you. And we got one saying they like to break dance. All right, I break dance. So wow, that's considering that thing was an Olympic sport, I'm not even gonna
Yeah.
ain't gonna say nothing negative about break dance. They
Yeah,
put that in the
you,
Olympics.
you can't. Whole countries went out and showed
Yeah.
their stuff in breakdancing, man. So
So now
can't
I
say
don't know
too
if y'all can
much.
hear me because y'all popped in and out. So I don't know what you got. Can religion
I can
hear?
hear. I can hear
Religion
everybody.
can hear.
Yeah.
All right. The religion can't hear. Don't do it. Don't do it. So anyway, look, I might have to pop out and pop back in. So I don't know what's going on.
I don't
So
know what's going on, Big Jack.
it's just weird, but it's all good. So we're here. So if y'all keep going in and out, it ain't gonna be. Do not leave. Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Yeah, there we go.
Can everybody
All
hear
right.
me?
Can y'all hear me?
Religion
Yeah.
can hear me now.
There we go.
Yes, I
All right,
can.
Yep.
religion can hear now. Don't leave.
We
Nobody touch
good.
it.
We good. We
Nobody
good.
leave. Nobody's.
Leave it alone. All right. All right, got a question for y'all. Here you go. Imagine a 12-year-old tells you, "I want to be just like you." What advice would you give them? What would you tell them about your journey or about yourself? 12-year-olds, I want to be just like you.
I feel like it's
Um,
cliche as it sounds. Um, I'm really big on never give up, as well as just always trust your first instinct. A lot of the times it's hard to work and network and communicate with people. However, I feel like whatever your mind is going with at first, then that's what you need to go with. So that would be the advice that I would tell, a 12-year-old. And always put put the music first, put your talent first, always. And yeah,
No, okay. What about you, Gemini?
I most definitely. I tell a kid, a 12-year-old, that you want to get like me, start at the age you at now.
Hmm,
Start at the age you at now. Put yourself out there. By the time you get older, you will probably have more people noticing who you are than who I am now.
hmm. Okay.
Cause
No,
yeah,
no, I'm good with that. I got you. Religion.
Listen to your heart.
Mm,
You know, don't listen to what anybody else got to say, because um, too many opinions is gonna get you off track. So always
right.
listen to you and yourself only. Listen to your heart and keep a good tunnel vision, and you will make it to where you want to be. And I'll also tell them to be better than me.
No,
As
no,
corny
no.
as that sounds.
Hey, that look. Hey, that's
Uh,
good. That's good advice. What you got, Pharaoh? I know. Look, kid, come up to you. I want to be just like you.
I'm actually out here working with kids right now, through this music camp. So I've actually had this question asked to me all this week. Um, so a couple things that I tell them, uh, and that comment is the first thing: start now, don't wait. Don't ever think that you have to be a certain age to get to uh, where you want to go. The second thing is that the music that you make may not be for the person who you show it to first, but it's push it out there because there's going to be someone, anyone, that's going to enjoy it, that's going to need it, that's going to listen to it, that's going to pull something from it, that's going to get them inspired. So you can't base your musical journey off of the person that you send a song to and was like, hey, can you listen to this and give me some feedback? You just got to put it out there and let the people who find your niche what they love, let them find you, and then you can see the results and the fruits of your labor.
Okay. All right. So I got a question for y'all. So this is the grind hard? Is it really hard? I mean, being a musician, being in the industry. I mean, I know it's a passion, but it's got to be some work to it. So is the grind? Is it really tough out there?
I'm gonna,
let
I'm
me
gonna
answer
let y'all
first
answer
because
that.
I feel
Go
very strongly
ahead,
about this.
Switchy. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Is the grind hard? Yes, only because you have the dreams and ambition, but you also still have to have the resources and the finances there. Only because you still have to work that 9 to 5 to support, the dreams, the goals, and stuff like that. So it kind of makes it hard when you got to flip burgers, but your song is number one on Spotify. So it's like you got to have some type of equal balance. And then it's like, man, I just did this whole arena performance, and now I got to go back into work and clock in. It's just that's the grind to me. Like you have to manage how to do both until you get to that point to where it's like you know you're financially set or stable. You don't have to work a 9 to 5. That to me is the grind because sometimes that also includes like whether like I said, you're funding like studio time or buying beats or anything like that. And then you get to a point where it's like I have to take care of my bills. I got a family, stuff like that, and you have to kind of mentally prepare yourself before you physically go into anything. But I would say that is like the hardest part of the grind, and it's to the point to where I'm like, you want to quit like everything else that you're doing just to go like full throttle once again. You got to have finances and resources to do that. So to me, that's the grind in that because social media is the easier aspect of it because you can throw anything on social media. It can grow overnight. That can help you as far as getting your sound out. That I think that's the easiest part of everything. But it's just the whole going full time into you want to be an artist, entertainer, or anything is the grind for me.
All right, religion. What you say over there?
No, everything Smoochie just said is literally what I would have said, honestly.
All right.
And on top of that is also just it's the support as well, because what people don't realize is at least in your city or yeah, just anybody though, like if you realize when you realize that you could literally help somebody kind of like get their name out there in some sort of way just by being behind them and showing support, it could work. But like people don't always do that. They always wait until they reach that status, and that's what sucks about it. Cause who knows? Like people in your city could possibly blow up overnight if you could just back them. That's all it is.
Wow. No, that's real. That's real right there. Because we do look for the star. A lot of people, are you famous? But yeah, I am. You just say you got me till I need to be. I'm there.
Yeah.
Look, when my
Yeah.
insides catch up with my outsides, I'm telling you, I'm there. I'm telling you, I'm already there. Or the vice
Yeah.
versa. It's like, it used to be that milk commercial. I don't know if y'all remember that milk commercial. Like I'm drinking my milk, and when
Yeah.
my outsides catch up with my inside, I'm gonna be all right. So, and that's where I mean, the passion is there, the drive is there, and then sometimes you just need the backing, the support. So I can respect that. Thank you, Gemini. What you say?
I agree with Smooch and religion. I also want to say that support is most definitely one big thing, and which is crazy because you would think you would get for some people you would think you would get the utmost support from your family and your friends, like the one that's surround around you. You'll get 1,000 of support, but you don't. And it's like those people is always they own their devices 24/7. It's not that hard. I'm not paying you $5 to post something, or I'm not charging you to hit a like, a little comment. That's all the support needs. But like I said, it is hard when when your support system you thought was gonna be there is not there. Then you got the other people outside the support system to actually support you. So it's like, damn, I don't got my people that support me, but I got other people support me. So it's kind of like I don't want to give up. I'm gonna still keep going, but I expected y'all to help me. I expect y'all to be right on my back with me, because if I blow up, y'all coming with me regardless.
Right, right.
So
Yeah,
I just that's all you gotta do is support.
but that's almost like if you hit the lottery. You know how many friends you gonna have when you hit that lottery? You got that
Man.
money? Oh yeah, you got that money. All kinds of friends, but they coming up. Yeah.
All kinds of
So,
friends.
so I had some. I have some other questions for y'all, but this one came in the chat, and I want to make sure we recognize this one. So check it out. It says, if you could play one of your unreleased songs for any legendary hip hop figure, dead or alive, who would it be and why? That track.
Oof.
I'm gonna go with you, religion, because you be talking about I'm gonna do a trip and be saying, nah, what you got?
uh,
So any one of your unreleased songs for any dead or alive hip hop artist, who would it be? Pick one.
So if I was to play for anybody alive, it would be man, no, it's so good. That's so no, that's a good
They don't
question.
have to be alive. Remember, dead or alive. So it don't have to be alive.
I'd play something for Biggie, the Notorious B.I.G.
All right,
That's what's up. Hey,
No, I'd play something for him.
Hell yeah.
yeah.
No problem, no problem. Gemini, you down there? What you got? Dead or alive? Who you got?
Mine actually 100% would be Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson. Wow.
Michael Jackson.
That's it. That's it. So, well, help me. Is Michael Jackson? That's pop, or is that hip hop, or he anything? Because he's Michael Jackson. So,
I mean, even though he is the king of pop, but you know, he can really
oh no,
he really like that. He really like that. He's that guy. He's that guy. But
you don't get that kind of royal status without being
right.
able.
You know, it just it was something about him. He was making music. He knew the beat he wanted. You know, and like how he wanted it to go. It was crazy. So that's why I say Michael, because he knew exactly what he wanted in the beat and how the beat wanted to go.
No, I respect that. I respect that. Smoochie, what you got up there, sir?
I think I would have to go back to where I started from. It would have to be gospel, and I definitely think that it would have to be a duet with me and Whitney Houston, only because two big voices that started out in the church. Eventually, you know, we branched off into pop, whatever, you know, whatever the story is. But I just feel like, you know, as in like heavy hitter ballad, you want to hear vocals, you want to live in the moment. Is I got to give that to me and Whitney Houston for sure. So y'all, yeah. Even though that track never gonna get released, it's okay. In my head, it's already at the Grammys being nominated. So, yeah.
Whitney is not all three of y'all. So Pharaoh, I got to give it to you on the stage. So dead or alive, who's the artist?
All right. So if we go just any artist, I'm probably tapping Prince. I'm probably going to Prince and see who I want to, you know, if I'm gonna drop a track, especially in my genre, you know, the funk hip hop side of things, like I'm dropping it to Prince. But if I'm go straight hip hop, if I'm gonna go to a straight hip hop artist and ask them to listen to an unreleased song, it's probably gonna be Dr. Dre.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
good one. Hey,
that's a good one. That's a good one.
So that came from Walt Talks in the chat. So we want to thank Walt Talks for dropping that question.
Thank you.
He is one of the co-hosts of the Iron Sharpening Iron show. So that for him to even listen in tonight on a night off, you know, so that's awesome for him. But this is another little legendary that just popped up in the chat, and I want to say hey to him. What's up? But he said, MJ, that's not who we were trying to get, but that's okay. We can get him on. All right, here we go. Who is the most famous artist that you look up to in the music industry? So not so much you want to play for, but what music artists do you look up to in the industry? And that came from George Saunders. What's up, my man?
What's up?
So Gemini, what you got? Gemini?
Who did I look up to? That's a hard question due to the fact that the type of music that I'm making, I'm not hearing a lot of other artists making. So it's kind of hard to answer that question. But if I would say, you know, back then when I wasn't making music, if I was looking up to anybody, you know, I'm not a singer, but I love to sing. I sing my ass off, but I'm not a singer. It was Chris Brown. He was a dancer and a singer. Man, I started out as a dancer, so it was most definitely Chris Brown.
Okay, Chris Brown. Hey, that's legit. What's up? So Religion, where you at?
Man, I was gonna say
Religion don't have no original songs. He just singing.
Oh man, I was about to say Chris Brown. He took that from me. I should have said something before him, man.
They're just like, I was gonna say what he said. So like,
Nah.
you're a straight backup singer, right? No, I'm just
Hey,
joking.
man, maybe, man. Look, I'm gonna have to
No,
reconsider.
no, I'm just joking with you. Nah, you good. You good. Tripping. What's the question? But which person you look up to?
I kind of got to give it to two different people, but they're in the same avenues, talent and music wise. I think I'm gonna have to give it to Babyface and R. Kelly. I feel
Mm,
like they gave us a lot within the industry, and I feel like overall sound for multiple artists and everything. Those would have to be my two. I think if I was to choose like an honorable mention, Quincy Jones.
Quincy Jones. All right, all
Yeah.
right, all right. No, legit. Pharaoh. While we still on the subject, what you got?
uh, artists I look up to. Man, that's a very loaded question. I look at I looked up to a lot of artists, especially getting in this world, man. There's so many different, like Kurt Franklin and his innovation of his genre, Quincy Jones for his innovation of four different genres going forward, and uh, man, Lil Wayne for the way that he broke out and discovered himself and took it as far as he could take it, and then beat that. Probably T Pain for taking over the 2000s as much as he possibly could,
Right.
disappearing and then coming back and taking over again. I mean, it's just there's a lot of different artists I looked up to get to this point.
So if this was Family Feud, you probably would have cleared the board, but we only needed one. So I'll just no, what's up? Without a doubt. Here we go. Finish this sentence for me, fellas. Hip hop needs more.
Truth.
So,
Ooh, what? What we got? Truth and soul,
Authenticity.
authenticity. All right. Okay. So on the other side of that, hip hop needs less of what?
Fake
Run
it.
and gun videos. Tired of seeing it. I'm sorry. No shade.
yeah, I
We don't
mean,
want
he
to see no
not
more of
wrong.
those.
He not wrong.
So wait a minute. So help the old people in the back corner. What is a run and gun video? What we going on?
Pretty much, if you have a banger, if you feel like this song gonna get you and your homies and your friends out the hood, I want to say we're gonna say it's a trap song,
Mm,
and you're gonna shoot a music video, and it's a bunch of people with guns and
I got
looking lost and
you.
running in the streets, and
Yeah.
that we got enough of that. Like
Wow.
at this point, I don't think it's necessarily to promote violence. However, it still gives that aspect. We got enough of those. We want to see something different. We want, real
Mm,
music videos back to where we can see that on 106 and Park. We don't want to keep looking at the basic YouTube run and gun videos and stuff like that. But yeah, that would be my answer. No shade to anybody that do them for real. But yeah.
No, that's legit because again, that's even with the show the Iron Shopping and Iron show, and even this show, we're not all about the clicks and likes and stuff like that. We're
Mhm.
we're about putting real content out there for real people. These are real. You're a real artist, and I wanted to make sure you got highlighted. It's not like, hey, I can get more views if I put this in it. That's because that's
Right.
right.
my co-host always tell me if I just took my shirt off and danced around, boy, we'd be blowing up. But that ain't
Right.
happening. Yeah, that ain't happening. So it ain't happening. So without a doubt. So I got one for you. See, now be honest. Honestly, be honest with yourself and be honest. Here we go. If a record label offered you $10 million a day but wanted full control of your career, would you sign?
No,
No.
Absolutely not.
Ooh, ooh,
Absolutely not.
no,
No.
Absolutely not.
no. That's like selling my soul.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's selling my soul.
That's going to the crossroads. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Come on, that's $10 million. Come on, I'm gonna give you
That's
10
nah.
Nah. Nah.
I
Mm-mm.
can't do it.
Because what happens is
Once that 10
you
million is gone,
yeah, number one, once that 10 million is gone, you done. But they control everything that you do. So let's say you put out banger after banger after banger, but it don't come out for 3-4 years. That
Yeah.
just happened to a couple artists. Like
Mm.
their music was sitting on the shelf because they had better artists was better marketed already out there, and your music could beat them. They could take them off the charts. So what we gotta do is we gotta put yours on the shelf until they come down off the charts, and then we'll put yours up there. Well, 3, 4, 5 years later, you got 10 million. They control everything you do, but nobody's heard anything from you.
Oh wow. Okay. Hey, look, I asked y'all to be honest. Y'all was honest. I'm gonna respect your answers. I don't sing and I don't dance. I don't play music. I'm taking the 10 mil.
I'm taking the 10 million.
That's just me. Just to be straight up. You know,
I feel you on that one. I feel you on that
shame in y'all game. I'm taking the 10. I'm taking the million. That's all good, bro. Look, I respect y'all. I'm taking the money. Show me the money, without a doubt. So if you couldn't make music anymore, what career would you choose? So music is done. And where I'm going, if I can't do music, what I'm doing?
For me, they say those that can't do teach. So now, considering the fact that I am assistant show choir director at my old high school, I guess I would just stay in that lane. Honestly, that even though it does still involve music, however, I can still, educate and grow performers, and I can, more so teach music, like teach the history behind music, all of that. I think that would be my go-to. I would teach it.
I got you. No, I look. Hey, what you got, Gemini? What's going
on? I will continue making content because I'm a content creator as well. So I, just keep doing that on YouTube. Hopefully it'll blow up. It'll blow up.
Okay. All right. Religion. Don't say content creating. I'm telling you, man.
No, that ain't me. I'd make like cartoons and stuff to put them on like TV.
Right.
Writing stories. Yeah, anime, all that stuff. Just writing nice little stories.
Yep. No, that's what's up. That's what's up. No, I like that. Yeah. What about you, Pharaoh? What you got going on today? Music is over. What Pharaoh gonna do?
Music is over. Man, I'm going off the grid.
You'll be a lumberjack? What are you talking
about? Yeah, I'm gonna be a lumberjack. I'm gonna be out there in the woods, trapping my own food.
Playing with bison. I got you. Yeah, stuff alone. All right. So a question came up in the chat again. Are you learning the business of music? So I know Smoochie, you're more the producer. You got the Smoochie and Friends, you got the whole thing going. But are you teaching the business to the friends? Are you doing that part? And friends, are you learning the business? So
have I taught them one-on-one? I would say no, only because I'm still learning and growing in the process. However, I do my research almost like every other day just to see like, am I up to date on this, or like how can we improve or anything like that. But in the process of that, I also kind of, I guess educate is a strong word, but I kind of tell them, like, inform like those that work with me or under me, whatever. Like I feel like, they can become their own bosses. And so what I learned, I try to project on them, like, this is how I went about this, because a lot of them push me to the front because they think that I am like the public speaker or the business aspect. They always come to me. So I also like to include them in almost everything, like whatever decision that needs to be made, just so that they can be aware. And if one day if they want to start their own or grow their own platform, that's my strength. Like I said, as far as educating, I don't feel as if I'm at that point to where I can do that. But yeah.
All right, no problem. All right. So, Religion, I'm coming to you. Where you at in the business as far as do you study the business of music, or is it?
I've definitely started, ever since me and Smoochie, met. He does every now and then. He does like talk to me about things like this, telling me that whenever I'm like just talking his head off about him sticking around, he does bring it up. He's like, "Nah, I'm doing this so you can learn, so you can do your own little, your own little thing." So I do occasionally study the business.
No,
I'm serious now for sure.
No, that's legit. That's legit. Gemini, where you at?
I will say that I do try to take time to study here and there about the music business. But any information, I get most definitely comes from Smoochie.
Mm,
Um, and it'd be good. It'd be wonderful information as well. But other than that, yeah, I'm most definitely trying to learn because I'm gonna have to learn it eventually. I can't
mm,
just be making music and don't know music business.
right.
So yeah, I think
No,
that's one
that's
thing
legit.
you have to
No,
learn.
one of the mottos that we have on the show, on the Iron Sharpening Iron universe, is that if each one would reach one, we can all grow and glow. That's my
Hmm.
motto. That's what we're stronger together. And one of the things for those who are out there watching, and we thank you for your support, that turned me on, and I was really impressed with Smoochie, was the fact that he's reaching, he's out there. Each one reach one. He's like growing a whole team of artists, and they all, they're blowing up, and they can all blow up together. Or, saying so, and I respect that. So I really do respect that. I see that grind in Pharaoh Keys, and the heavy hitters, and those who know the heavy hitters, and it's like your time will come. You just got to keep putting in the work, and that's just how it is. No one started, just came out the womb and was the star. And there's a lot of work that goes into it. So that, with that just being said, I just wanted to I wanted to let you know, as they say, give you your flowers. I'm about to give you your flowers. I'll be watching on the backside. They're like, oh, look at him. He's like, that's a moment. But
Hey,
go ahead, Farrell.
I gotta tell y'all, man, it's two different sides, and that's a great question because it's really two different sides. So there's the business part of things, and then there's the music business part of things. Like you could be a great artist and have a great platform, have whatever, but like the booking side of things is a totally different beast versus like, can we put on a good show? Can we get this music out? Can we clear this? Can we sample this? If we can't sample this, can we get something else? Can we recreate it? Can we do this? That that's the music side of things. That's the music business side of things. And then there's the business side of things, which is like booking the waterways amphitheater and like all the logistics that go into that, or like booking live on the levee, or booking like or getting on like the Dear West Virginia thing, or getting on like those are business decisions that are separate from the music. Like it goes hand in hand eventually, but like when you make those kinds of decisions in business, you then your music gets to be added to it.
Okay. No. And thank you for that, because I know it's a lot when you're promoting a show, advertising it, getting the people in place, getting the venues, and then you got to get people at the door. You got people in the door, like I say, the lineup. So, Smoochie, we talked about that behind the stage. So how,
Mm.
as a producer, now, if I'm coming to one of your shows, and I know you got one, the tour Friday, you're going to be at the amphitheater. Is that
Yeah.
correct?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so where's that located? I know I had to scrolling, but I've never heard of that part of West Virginia. So work with me. Where's that at?
If everyone is familiar with Waterways Water Park, that's like the easiest way I can describe it. But right, like when you're going up the hill to Waterways, down the hill is where the amphitheater is, like a whole stage, whole setup. That's where mine is located. So right there at Waterways is the landmark. Just go down instead of up.
Okay. All right. Not a problem. So, and I know it's in, what's it, Julian, West Virginia,
Yeah.
so Waterways. All right. And y'all going to be there Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern time is when the show starts. All
Hmm.
right. So now I'm coming to one of your shows. So I know I've just seen a lot of videos of people went to, who's out there? Is it Usher and Chris Brown? Is
Cause
that,
Yeah.
yes, right?
Yeah,
mhm.
that's
Okay.
who's on tour right now.
They're on tour right now.
Hmm.
People was talking about how they had to wait 4 or 5 hours and get in, and
Hmm.
this and that, and da 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 da. So if I came to one of your, and they playing hundreds, maybe thousands of dollars to go to these shows.
Right.
All right. So if I come to one of your shows,
Hmm.
Smoochie, how many artists will I see if I come to the show?
I can honestly, I base it off of the venue size. So, like as a Friday, you get 18 different artists for the ticket price is $20. So, low key, I feel like I'm cheating myself because, like I said, the talent and the music speaks volume. So, but overall, I wanted it to be a because everybody's spending an arm and leg on the R&B tour, I'm like, okay, let me make mine a little bit more reasonable. So we're gonna go $20 versus 1,000, where you ain't gotta sit in the nosebleeds. This one is a lot more intimate. You can really, converse with the artist. You can get to meet them. You can take pictures. It's a good time. Me as a host, I like for everybody to be comfortable. I kind of adapt to my crowd, whoever I got. I'm mixing, I'm mingling, and so I feel like it's worth it. It's worth every bit of it. And like I said, the talent speaks for itself. So that's
Yeah,
that's how I
definitely.
that's how
You
I
got
grew
DJ Lauren
it.
Trill coming out there. You know it's about to be lit. It's
I
about to
seen
be
that
lit.
poster. So yeah, so now with that, you would bring in one DJ, right? Is that how it worked? Okay,
Yo.
so you got one DJ, and they'll play for 18 artists.
Mm-hmm.
So just keep changing the song based off of the artist that's coming up. So when Jim and
Yep.
I get into town, get into West Virginia, because he said he's in the Maryland area right now in the DMV.
Mm-hmm.
When he gets to West Virginia, Lauren Trail, is it Lauren Trail? Is
Yep.
that
Yeah,
okay?
Lauren
Lauren
Trill.
Trail, the DJ, will be able to play the music for Jim and I. So,
Mm-hmm.
cause I'm picturing this thing, and I know I'm dating myself. I'm picturing Jim and I walking in with a boom box. And he got his tape. He rolling like that. That's how
Yeah,
he
you definitely date yourself
No,
now.
by a certain deadline, they gotta send me their set list. So
No, okay. So they got to have a set list. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
now, how many songs will an artist do? So will be considered a set, and how does that work?
Pretty much. Okay, so the way I base it is like my main 5 to 6 artists. If I'm planning a show and I know we have time, they always get 15 minutes. I feel like 15 minutes is secure for all the songs that they have and stuff like that. Then if you have like local artists that I know that got big names, they may get 10 to 15, regardless. Depending on their fan base, their music, and things like that. And then people that's just now like either starting out in the music or wanting just a platform, wanting to perform, anywhere from 6 to 8. So I kind of base it that way, if that makes sense.
All right. So and you got you said 18 artists. What we doing? Rock paper scissors. How we getting them up on the stage? Who goes first? Was how that?
Pretty much. Okay, so I this is where my show choir aspect comes into play. The show has to make sense and it has to build. There has to be a start, a climax, and a bomb closer. And whoever I feel as though can open up a show, get everybody hyped, that's how you're gonna go on first. If I feel like you're a good filler performer, that's where you're going. If you need to, take a break and then act 2 is where you belong, or act 1, I kind of base it around that. And then whoever is like, I don't want to say heaviest hitter because ain't none of these people made it, and we ain't made it to no record label. But that's besides the point. If you're a heavy hitter performer, obviously then I'm gonna want you to close. So like I said, I want to keep the audience engaged as much as possible. And like I said, I base it off of the music, so it's like slow, medium, fast. Who time management, who can do what? Because by night, everybody want to turn up. There's alcohol involved, they liquor, all of that. So it gets to that point by like the daytime when you're opening, or like our pre-show, everybody's more chill and just vibing. Everybody's pouring in to the show still, and then you want it to elevate. So that's typically how I grow and create the show.
No, I got you. No, that's legit. So now, is the lineup? When do you give them the lineup? Do they know that the day of the show? They know the day before the show, or
They know. I would say I strive a month in advance.
oh wow,
However, with this specific
Mhm.
show, I have had to change the order up, I want to say 4 times.
Yes.
And that also includes with having to remarket everything, do flyers and all of that. So they know way in advance. That way, I tell them like how much stage time I want to give them and stuff like that. But yeah, they pretty much know in advance. Then once they start, by that time, at that time when they first figure out where they are in the lineup, that's when they start sending me songs because a lot of them be like, okay, now I gotta get in the studio. So then they send me songs and I have to listen to them. I'm like, all right, yeah, perform this one, don't perform that one, or this one sound good, this one not gonna do good at this specific show. Take it to a different location. That's kind of like how that
I
goes.
got you. No, I got you. So religion. He Smoochie says you going on last. So do you show up when it start and support the rest of the group?
Yeah.
Or do you show up like at 10 minutes before your show in the limo and the girls on your arm? How it work?
No, I'm gonna be there the whole time supporting my brothers.
I got you. Okay, all right. Nah, that's legit. Now we
Yeah, ain't
know
nobody
everybody
coming
gonna
to
do
see you,
everybody
Otis.
gonna
You
do
got to stay the whole time.
right. I got you. No, that's legit. That's legit. Because I look at it and I'm thinking about it like I know I'm going on last, so I'm showing up. 10 minutes for that what was that David Ruffin? Yeah, ain't nobody come to see you.
Yeah, right.
Like, come see us.
To see you, they came to see me.
And
So,
I've worked with artists like that. I've worked with artists who feel like, oh, I'm good. I don't need to come to sound check. Or, so I'm like, that's on you. At the end of the day, you can't say that's on me. As whatever you're comfortable with, go by it. But like I said, I do send out also as well like an itinerary on like what time you need to be at the venue, what time sound check is, and if there's dressing rooms, bathrooms, a whole like little whole layout. The times of who's performing from start to end to intermission, they have all of that, and I just email it to them, and yeah, after that, y'all are grown. So do with that information as you will.
that's what's up. So now I got to ask you, all you artists on the stage, what's the biggest turnoff when you go into a venue? What's that thing that you like, man? If I didn't need this gig or if I didn't book this gig, I'd be walking out that door. So what's that? What's that thing? And go with you. Start with you, Gemini. What's that thing?
Bad odor.
Oh,
If the place boofing, you better be lucky I'm getting paid. I better be lucky I'm getting paid. I
wow.
can't do it.
Yeah. So the older bad, we out of here. I can't. I can't do that. Religion. What's that? Where we at?
Not only just older, but like people acting like they too cool to like, actually. This is a space to have a good time.
Oh, okay.
So stop being weird and stop acting like you're too cool to like. You feel me? If you're vibing, if you're having a good time, show it. You ain't gotta be weird and act like you're too cool just because nobody else is doing the same thing. Like, be different.
I got you. All right.
Some people, I'm sorry, but like
No,
some
no, no.
people
Go ahead.
literally,
No, no.
some people
Go ahead.
literally sit there the whole time during the show, and the whole time they're really like they love it, they're enjoying themselves, but they don't see nobody else doing it, so they're not gonna assert themselves into actually having a good time.
All right. So which I'm gonna come to you, and I'm coming to you, Pharaoh. But I got a question. Do you pick a person out in the audience when you up there performing, or do you perform to the whole audience? So you just pick that one person. I feel comfortable. I'm picking this one, and I'm gonna come on. You know how it works.
I do both. I
Okay.
read the whole room like a little bit before I go on and host or perform, and then I'm like, all right, I know who I can pick on. I know who I can bring on stage. I kind of read the room that way at first, and then as I'm like maneuvering, I can adjust. I can be like, all right, I'm good on this person. Let me switch avenues and go to this person.
Gotcha.
I kind of do it like that.
No, I got you. Nah, that's legit. That's legit. What about you, Pharaoh? How you do?
I'm the opposite. So if I got one person vibing with us, I'm locked in on that person.
Okay.
Like I'm basing our entire set, our entire performance on this one person. If that one person is having a great time, we kill the whole entire show.
Oh,
They
wow.
if they come up to us and be like, "Man, y'all are amazing," and no one else says anything to us, we already killed it. We know we killed it.
Got you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No, I know a lot of times, like public speaking or whatever, you pick that one and you focus on them because it makes you comfortable. I mean, you're up there, you're performing, you're in front of hundreds, thousands of people, and it could be that one, just that one person is the one that helps you get through. Because like I say, if I can get that one, I'm good to go. And it don't even have to be a loved one. It don't have to be somebody It's just that one person. All right, that's legit. That's legit. So we definitely we're almost we are out of time. So I appreciate you guys coming up here and hanging with me and all the bouncing around that we did as far as what they call it, checking this and checking that. This came up in the chat, and I want to make sure that I put it up there for you. So give me a second, real quick, because it was right here. So I don't know if you've seen it before, but this is a book for you. It says all I need to know about the music business. That was shared while we was talking the story, because there's a business out there, and there's all you need to know about the business. So I put it up there so that you can see, and all those who are in the chat and those who are going to watch the show later. Check out this book. It's been recommended. It's the industry Bible, so it's definitely is all you need to know about the music business. So definitely check it out. And that's Donald Passman is what I'm seeing. So yeah. So fellas, man, Smoochie, break it down to us. What's going on with the what is it? Make sure I get it right. We tripping tour, and I know we got the Friday in West Virginia, but what else? What other spots for those people that's not in West Virginia and want to check y'all out?
Got you. We're covering a few different areas this time. So after Friday in Charleston, we are going to Morgantown to cover those grounds. We'll be at two different places. Joe Mama's downtown, and then Premier Nightclub as well. So there's two different. On that's going to be on July 25th. We'll be in Morgantown. After that, specifically off the top of my head, I know we hit Charlotte, North Carolina. We hit Tampa, Florida. That's going to be in October. And then we also go to Virginia Beach in between. And so we're kind of bouncing all over the place for the most part. And then we also have to hit Myrtle Beach as well. So yeah, we're all over, and then us three we're on two different tours as well. So not only do we have the, still tripping tour, but we also are getting ready to go on the road for R&B Loves Tequila, and that starts in August. So we can start from Atlanta, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, Maryland, DC. So it's going to be from August, September, and then we finish still tripping in October. And then I'm gonna give them 2 months to take a break and rest. And then we back at it for the new year because I'm not playing by my money. So yeah.
No, that's legit. That's legit. That's legit. So this came up in the chat. They say, "What songs are you ready to perform Friday?" So what we got? Religion. Don't I gotta get you first because then you be saying somebody else's songs. Yeah.
All right, so songs I'm really excited to perform. I got a few. I'm ready to perform a song I have. It's called Caution. I have another song I'm ready to perform. It's called Push Me. Then another song, Brothers Keeper. Life Goes On, and then the show goes on.
Okay. All right. What's up? What's up?
So,
Gemini, what you getting ready to rock out Friday?
I got a song called Bumblebee, Body for Body, Dancing, and Just for the Night.
Okay. And you already said Body for Body is one of those that I won't
Mm-hmm.
forget once I hear it. All right. I got you. And I hope it ain't talking about shooting people in DC down the street.
No, no, no.
That's not what it's about. Okay, all
No
right, making
sir,
sure.
no
Just
sir.
want to make sure, man. 'Cause, like, I just heard about the gunning, running and gunning and banging, and I don't want to hear all that.
Yeah, we don't need none of that.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. Smooch, are you performing or are you hosting Friday?
I'm giving y'all a little bit of everything. I don't have no choice. I have to sing, dance, rap, give y'all comedy, whatever the people want. Like
Okay.
I said, I'm reading the room. A lot of times I just get up here and I just go with the flow. I know a lot of people probably think that I prepare. Not so much. I just go with the flow because that's the most fun that I have, and it comes off better to the audience. It's more authentic. So yeah.
No, that's it. That's legit. So okay, all right. So Pharaoh, I know you're not part of the tour, but you got the heavy hitters out there. So heavy hitters, what y'all got going on? Anything popping up?
technically, right now we on tour as well. We don't. I don't really call it a tour because I run things. We just call it a run. So right now, uh, Friday we're supposed to be in Pennsylvania. Saturday we're going to be in St. Albans. Then next week we're in. Yeah, I can't remember. I know I'm supposed to be somewhere. And then August we're opening up for Michael Jackson tribute in Morgantown. And then we got a couple other shows, and I just put on a couple shows in Ohio and Virginia. So we got a couple things going. We're getting back on the road, and just to let y'all know, starting in September, yeah, September, October, November, and December, we're gonna be. The plan is to run a 4-man show with 4 different bands from 4 different areas. That's going to be running a small little tour that's going to hit. Um, we're going to hit DC, Virginia, Pennsylvania again, Ohio, North Carolina, and then start in West Virginia and end up in West Virginia.
Okay. All right. All right. So hey, I'm waiting for y'all to get to Maryland. So I'm in Maryland. So Smoochie, let me know when y'all get back to Maryland so I can come check y'all out. You know, I know for $1 a performer, I can hang. You know, only want two. Just give me two. I don't want the two.
Right.
Yeah, but no. Like I say, I'm wishing you all the luck in the world. You know, you got a good thing going. You can see that they support the vision, and that's what you need. You need people that's going to be there and support the vision because it is a grind, but you are stronger together. So together, y'all can make this thing. You know, if one of you or two of you or three of you take off, you all take off. You were part of that. So that right there is huge. So I want to say again, good luck to y'all on your tour. Do great things. I know you're already there. Your meet and greet tomorrow, and then the actual show on Friday. So I know have safe travels, Gemini, getting yourself down from Maryland to West Virginia. Religion too, because I mean, Montgomery to Charleston is like 40 minutes, man. You got to take your time because you're now for real. But safe travels and your journeys and your touring and all of that. And looking forward to seeing y'all. You all are welcome to be a guest on the show at any time. We can promote you, push you, whatever we need to do. Let me know. Send me some of your songs. We got the We Be Jamming live show where Pharaoh Keys the last Saturday of every month. You can put your music up there. I mean, that's what it's all about. It's all about promoting. We want you to grow and glow. That's what we're all about here. But with that being said, I'm gonna ask y'all to hang back as I close this show out, just to talk real briefly. For everyone who's been watching today, we thank you for tuning in. Thank you for hanging out with us on the Big Jack Storytime show. Come in on Sundays, every Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern time for the Iron Sharpening Iron show. We have different guests from all over the world, and we talk about many different things. So always tune in. So if you haven't already hit that like button, hit the like button, subscribe button, follow us, and we're going to definitely make sure we put all of their links and all in the description so that you can follow Gemini, Religion, Smoochie B Trippin', Pharaoh Keys. We already got him from the heavy hitters, but all of them. And Smoochie can give me everybody else's name. We're gonna put them in there too. We're gonna boost this thing all the way up. So with that being said, we say thank you, good night, and we'll talk to you later, fellas. Stay back for me. I'll talk to you in a second. All right.